Welcome to another video. Walk on the wild side, and I'm here in Whitby. Yes, I'm up here in Whitby. I made it here at last. I've always wanted to come here to Whitby, and I'm a bit of a stranger to the East Coast, yeah, and finally I got a good tour of the East Coast, and I'm finishing it off right here. Really quaint, loads of history here. The Abbey up there, I think it dates back to 1,000 years ago. Yeah, the Abbey, Whitby Abbey. I'll be checking that out a bit later on. I think it's run by English Heritage. So I haven't done any research on Whitby. All I know is that it's a very quaint fishing town. Although I don't think they do much fishing nowadays. I think it's more crabbing, shellfish. Look at all these baskets here behind me. There's baskets everywhere. I've never seen so many crab baskets or whatever you call them. There's loads of them all over the place around here. I also stayed in this hotel behind us, the Angel Hotel or Wetherspoons Hotel. And if you want to check that video out, I'll put it on the end of this one. I might have already put that video out first, I don't know, but if not, you will probably see that video after this one. But anyway, let's take a, I don't even know where to start actually. Well, let's take a look around Whitby. Yeah, just check out all these crab baskets, crab nets, whatever you want to call them. There's the Angel Hotel over there. Look at this weather we've got as well in late January. I think it's the 26th today. Just look at this blue sky. Check it out. What a better place to start by down here by the harbour. And it's a working harbour, of course, you know. There's a lot of work going on around here. Look at all these trawlers here. Shellfish. Just look at that, what a day we've got today. It's absolutely awesome. And as we look this way, we get to see the other side of the harbour, very quaint. And right up there in the distance is Whitby Abbey. Yeah, what a history, folks. Well, the sound of the seagulls makes me feel a little bit less homesick of Blackpool, because they certainly make a bit of a noise around here. So I'm just going to take a walk around the town first on this side. Here's an old boat down here, look at this one here, look. Chieftain. Look at that rust bucket there, look. I wonder what that's used for. I know there's a massive dredging boat back there. I might take a look at that later on. Chieftain Charters. Got quite a few people visiting as well this time of year. Listen to those seagulls. Yeah, it's quite busy here at the moment, you know. We're just coming up to 11 o'clock in the morning on a Friday, if I didn't mention that already. I think that must be the main street, mustn't it? I don't know, there's lots of narrow streets around here. Look at this building here, Papa's Fish and Chips, yeah. This is the only one I've seen since I've been on the East Coast. It's open, fun enough. I wonder what this building used to be, an old bank or something, what do you think? Okay, I'm just stood on the bridge now. It's a swing bridge, by the way, and it was erected in 1909, and we're just looking, I think that's looking on the north side. I'm a bit disorientated here. We're sort of roughly looking sort of east this way. They've got some more big boats down there. Look at that big red one there. We've got a little cat there. Looks like a tourist boat, that, doesn't it? Yeah, but just look at this place. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? I'm not surprised it's really popular. Got a load of kids on a school field trip by the look of it back there. They're having a great day. Well, that must be awesome, that, to get out of school and have a walk around town. I think that must be the lighthouse over there, is it? Yeah, I want to walk straight down there, and then we'll come back and we'll have a look around. We'll have a look at the North Sea, and then we'll come back this way and have a look through the town. Looks like a bit of a walk, actually. Quite a few pubs in Whitby, and a lot of them do have that theme, that maritime theme, the Jolly Sailors. Yeah, lots of windy streets as well. We'll see a few of them a bit later on. I'm just going to head up this way first though, and we'll take a look at the sea.
Where have you travelled from?
Blackpool.
Blackpool.
Yeah.
How long are you here for?
I'm here for 2 nights.
2 nights, okay. What
Are you
type
here
of...
with anyone?
Are you here
I'm not with anyone. No, it's just me.
Okay. What type of accommodation are you staying in?
I'm staying in a hotel, the Wetherspoons Hotel.
What has been your favourite thing to do here, or your favourite thing that you will do?
That's a good question. I don't know, because I've never been to Whitby before, and I was so looking forward to coming here. I don't really... I suppose the Abbey, maybe, the Abbey up there. I'd really like to see the Abbey.
We're staying in a youth hostel right next to
Oh, right, okay, that's good. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, last question. Right, would you visit again, and why?
Oh, I'll definitely visit again, yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been meaning to come to Whitby for years, you know, but yeah, I'll definitely come back again. I'll probably come back in the summer when, you know, when it's a bit warmer.
Can I just ask you one question? What do you do for a living? Because you have like that in your house.
Well, actually, I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, yeah.
How many subscribers do you have?
Yeah, 53,000.
53,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
What's your channel name?
Well, I'm based in Blackpool, and my channel's called A Walk on the Wild Side.
A walk
Yeah.
on the...
A Walk on the Wild
So
Side,
you'll
yeah.
be going on, will you, when you get back?
Yeah. But when I go away places, I do videos wherever I
You've just
go.
earned yourself a new subscriber.
Oh, nice one.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem. Well, it looks like I've got some new subscribers there. I was just talking to those kids there. They were doing a bit of a finding out what people are coming to Whitby for. So there you go. Let's carry on, shall we? Oh, check this out. Wow. That's a bit of a walk. Here's another view of the Abbey. Yeah, I'll be going up there a bit later on. Whitby Lighthouse. I'm sure I've seen loads of pictures of Whitby Lighthouse. Pictures of this here. I do recognise it now. And now we've got the North Sea. The wild North Sea. Look at this. Wow, what a view. Look at that, look at those waves. Wow. You know, it is quite cold today, but it's not. I think the wind, there's a bit of a wind chill, but I think for January, it's not really that bad actually. I'm not wearing a scarf or anything, I'm not wearing any thermals. And it's not as cold as it could be, I suppose. So we'll head to the end of here and see what it's like. Bit of a long walk. I tell you what, I can really feel that breeze coming off the sea now. The North Sea. Oh, it is a bit of a chilly breeze, I have to say. Check out these lampposts as well, quite posh, aren't they? I'm just wondering what these things are here, if anyone could let me know. Are they old lampposts? Look at that there, look. Oh, it's getting a bit windier the further along I get here. Just look at that. Wow. Up that way is Middlesbrough Redcar, I think. So Whitby's actually got 2 lighthouses, a taller one and a shorter one. I wonder what that's all about. I'll try and find out, but this is where the boats come in here. I don't know whether to talk with a northeast accent or a Yorkshire accent or a mix of both. What do you think? Anyway, and we're now at the foot of the taller lighthouse. Check it out. Look at that blue sky. Wow. Oh, we can go a bit further yet. Here we go. Now we've got a pier. Look at this. Whoa, look at that. That is amazing. Wow. I tell you what, I think this is the bit that I've seen, to be honest. This is the bit that I've seen in photographs. People take pictures of this pier here. I don't think it was the lighthouse back there. I think it's this thing at the end here. I think they're probably little guides, light up guides to guide the ships in to this gap here. When they come in, my goodness, I tell you what, I'd never make someone who works at the sea, me, no chance. I'm a landlubber. It's just like walking on the Blackpool piers, isn't it? Massive big gaps there, so you don't want to lose any coins. Well, I've made it to the end. Do I get a medal? Here we are. Look at this. Wow. Wow. That is pretty wild. Here's a quick look at the opposite side. It'd be a long walk to get around there, I think. I'd have to go on the other side, on the side of the Abbey, I think, and if I wanted to get to that side, yeah, so it'd be a bit of a walk. Anyway, I'm going to head back now, right into the sunshine. Look at this, wow. My goodness, it was absolutely freezing on the end of that pier. It's a lot more sheltered in town. I'm going to be heading that way now, and my God, the wind of that North Sea. And here's me saying it wasn't that cold, but on the end of that pier, my goodness, it was a bit of a different story. Okay, I've just made it back off the pier, and I thought, let's go and have a little look on Whitby Beach, shall we? Oh, quite steep, this ramp. I'm now on the beach at Whitby, and I was right over there, right at the end. It was bloody freezing. Absolutely freezing at the end of that. There. Yeah, so here's a little look at Whitby Beach. Oh, just listen to that sea. It sounds absolutely awesome. Welcome to Whitby. Here's a map. That's pretty much where I started there. And then there's a swing bridge here. And then I made my way along here. And we came right out here to the end of this pier here. And now, if I'm going to go to the other pier on the other side, I'm going to have to come onto the side of the Abbey. So I'll probably do that later. But look, they've got some posh buildings here. Look, a big terrace there. They've even got a royal crescent. I'll have to check that out, won't I? Check out these cliffs here. Have a walk up there. I'll tell you what, there's always a noisy motorbike, isn't there? You know, I've done so much climbing. Never done so much climbing. You don't get this in Blackpool, you know. Up and down these cliffs. Unless you live on North Shore. The promenade, we do have cliffs at North Shore. Notice how they've got all this wire net in here to stop rock falls from the cliffs. You see that quite a lot all over the place, don't you? Here we go. More steps. Oh, finally made it up. Oh, there's a statue up there. Is that Captain Cook? Oh, it is, you know, Captain James Cook. Oh, out of breath again. Oh dearest. I'm having a bit of a sit down, folks. Yeah, so that's the Captain Cook statue. It was unveiled in 1968. The High Commissioners of Australia and New Zealand, yeah. Oh, I think I need to sit down for 5 minutes. There's that big terrace there that I was telling you about on the map there. And yeah, we're pretty high up now. So we're right by the Captain Cook statue here. Look at that. There you go. And here's the view. Looking down where I was before. Right out there. On the end of that pier there. And as we look this way, looking back towards the Abbey over there. Wow, what a view. Here's a quick look at the crescent. It's rather impressive. Nice little garden area here too. Yeah, we're very high up now. Yep, in Whitby. And this way, we've got the North Sea right over there. Look at that, wow. There are some pretty impressive buildings here in Whitby. I'm just round the corner from the Royal Crescent. Look at this building here, look. Wow. Bloody noisy vehicle. That church over there is St Hilda's. I'm going to head back towards the town. I think it's that way over there. Follow the sun. Here's a statue of Frank Meadows Sutcliffe, a famous Victorian photographer. Check it out. Quaint little jeweller's shop, Young's. Now then, this is Botham and Sons Confectioners, Bakers, and someone told me, I met a couple at a hotel last night, and they said you've got to go here and get something from here because they're pretty awesome, so I think I will. Well, I don't need asking twice to get something from a cake shop. Check out these cakes here. What am I going to get? Maybe I'll get a Bakewell tart. Or maybe I'll buy one of each of these, what do you think? Well, they said there's always a queue in this place. And here you go. Always a queue in Botham's. Thank you. Cheers. Well, I'll tell you what, that shop is proper old school. Botham's here in Whitby. They've even got an awning. Look at that, they pulled the awning down there. Look at that. Doesn't it look awesome? It takes you right back to the olden days. Yeah, check it out. If you're coming to Whitby, you've got to come here to Botham's. Proper old school. Check it out. Right, I just want to quickly show you what I got from Botham's. I got a really nice looking pork pie, and they wrap things up so nicely for you as well. Look at that pork pie there. Whoa. Whoa, can't beat a bit of pork pie, can you? I got some cakes as well, check this out. I got a cherry bakewell and a sponge cake there with some pink icing on it, and hundreds and thousands, so I can't wait to tuck into these. Whoa. Check out these models in the collectibles shop on Skinner Street, just down the road from Botham's. Wow. Now that is a proper looking antique shop. You know, it's quite difficult doing a vlog in a place like this because you just don't know where to start and where to go. I'm just wandering around without a cause, but there's so many like antique shops and stuff like that, really nice antique shops around here, that we don't have anything like that in Blackpool. There's one up there where they're flogging a Rolex oyster watch for £5 grand. Wow. Mountain Warehouse, that's where I got my new jacket from. Oh, we got another sculpture here. This is Walk with Heritage, net mender. He's a net mender, this fella. Plenty of nets to mend around here. Anyway, we're going to head down here now. A butcher's, look at that there. Rob Bracken Butcher's. Whoa, look at this. Well, like the look of those Scotch eggs. Wow. The Golden Lion. Well, we're not short on pubs in Whitby. And now, I'm back down again. I missed this statue when I came down first. It's the fishwife, and they tended to collect mussels. You know, I wonder how the East Coast seagulls would fare against the West Coast in a fight. What do you reckon? I think we should get it on. East Coast against West Coast. Yeah? Some nice long shadows today. The January sunshine here in Whitby. We're looking towards the railway station over there. I've just been looking at a bit of the history of that there. Runs down through Pickering. It shows some pictures on the wall in the Wetherspoons of them building the railway from Pickering up to here in Whitby. And here's a look at this main drag here. We've got the station in over there. Macy Brown's at the harbour. Is that Trench's restaurant takeaway? Yorkshire Trading Company. We've got the War Memorial here. We'll have a look at this side of the harbour as well. We've got a massive car park here, by the way. If you want to park in here, it's £9 for 24 hours. And it's just a stone's throw away from the hotel where I'm staying, so it's very, very handy. Wow. And over here we've got more of these baskets, crab nets, whatever they call. Let me know what they're called in the comments. I don't know what to call them. There's thousands of them. They're all over the place. I've even seen like sparrows. You know, sparrows and that. They have a whale of a time in there. They act like hedges, I suppose. And the sparrows go mad inside them. Got some old. Got an old boat over here. Look at this rust bucket over here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to head towards the Abbey now because I'm just running out of time a little bit, and I want to make sure I get over there before it's too late because the Abbey shuts at 4 o'clock. I don't know if I'll be going in actually. I might just film it from the outside, but I want to head over there a bit. Just look at this now. Got a dredger here. Look at that. You see that there, that big pole? That's called a spud. I know that because I've watched the, you know, the gold diggers, gold divers show where they take the dredges and they dredge for the gold. There you go. It's what they use to hold the boat to the seabed. They drop it into the seabed and it keeps the boat stable. Wow, that sunshine is amazing. Anyway, I'm going to head towards the Abbey now. I'm not sure if I'm going to go in. It's getting on a bit now, and I don't know if it's going to be worth going in. But we'll get a close-up of the Abbey, and we'll be able to take a look at Whitby from the other side. You know, it's amazing, but we have turnstones here, and they're really, really tame. Look at these turnstones here. They're not that tame. It's black though. Come on. Look how close you can get to it. Turnstones. Anyway, we're by the swing bridge. Look at that mechanism there. I wonder how often they have to manoeuvre it. There you go. I'm going to head over there. Oh, by the way, Captain Cook's museum is just across here. It's just across the way. He spent some time in Whitby, and that's why he has his statue up there on the west cliff. Weak Bridge. Here we go. Hope it's not too rough for me to walk across. More stuff on this side, more pubs. Got the dolphin there. There's only room for single file traffic across the bridge. We have to have traffic lights here. Over there. I've got to go down there. Let's go down there, shall we? Let's put the wide lens on. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Reminds me a bit of the shambles in Yorkshire. In York. Reminds me a bit of the shambles in York. Robinson's Whitby Jet. I've heard of it, yeah. Jet, as in jet black, yeah. They have jet here. It's the blackest mineral that you can get. Oh. So that's the street I just came down, and we're now at the marketplace. Oh, loads of little quaint shops around here, amazing. Look at this building here. I don't know what it is. It's got a clock tower on it. There's no sign on it to say what it is, but this is obviously a bit of a marketplace here. Let's look around. So many little streets, narrow walkways all over the place. Another pub over there called the Black Horse. Look at this, another place selling jet down there. Abbey Jet. Church Street this is. Hadley's Fish and Chips Restaurant. There's lots of swanky fish and chip restaurants around here. Well, this is Great Lane, and I believe this is where Captain Cook lived when he was in Whitby, and this is where the museum is. There you go, the Captain Cook Museum is right here on Great Lane. Unfortunately, it's closed. Look at that, they're not open again. Bloody noisy motorbikes. Not open again till 10th of February. What a shame. I can't go in the Captain Cook Museum. £8.50 entrance. Anyway, let's carry on. Oh, another windy little street here. Fossils and crystals. Wow. Look at this. Whoa. You don't get this sort of stuff in Blackpool. Or maybe on the beach you might find the odd fossil. The Green Dragon. Purveyors of craft beer and real ales. Ooh, interesting. Window of interest only. Yes. Very interesting. It says up there, John Pickernell Arch. Absinthe. Thought that was poisonous. 1709, this building here. This way to the Abbey. Genuine Whitby jet. There's loads of places selling jet. There's another one over there, the Ebor Jet Works. Look, so many little shops. Just, I can't believe how many little shops there are. It's amazing. Look at this here. (1901) Wesley Hall. It's a grand looking building, isn't it? The Museum of Whitby Jet. Now then. Interesting. Look at this. Wow. Well, they're not short of jet in Whitby. That's where jet black comes from. Jet black. It's the most black, darkest substance there is. It's like being in a posh jeweller's, isn't it? Just look at this doorway here. Wow. Stained glass. Scary woman. Oh, that's quite nice. We've got to see a little bit of a museum here about jet, how jet is formed. I'll let you pause the video so you can find out all about it there. Yeah, what an amazing building, yeah? And we got to see a little bit of the history of jet. But it's time to carry on towards the Abbey. Oh God, all these people, you wouldn't think it was January, would you? Oh, can't get over all these narrow streets. They're just everywhere. They take you forever to explore every street and every shop and every pub. That looks a bit more modern, that pub there, doesn't it, the Duke of York? But anyway, got another jet shop on the corner here, look. Victorian Jet. But I'm heading up this way to the Abbey.
Do you regret your decision? Yeah, I regret it.
More steps. Oh. Oh, just look at that view. I'm not even halfway up yet. Oh my goodness. Oh. The bells. The bells of the church. We're not at the Abbey yet. Oh. Oh. One, ah, ah, ah. Two, ah, ah, ah. Three, ah, ah, ah. You know there's going to be some proper old graves in this graveyard, isn't there? I mean, look at these headstones here. I mean, that one there is so weathered. You just can't... Look at it, look. Oh my goodness, that's hundreds of years of weathering on that one there. What's this one say over here? Can you read that? Wow. You know, it's not surprising they look so weathered when you think of all the wind and the rain that these gravestones have had to endure over the centuries. Look at this one here, look. Split in half, look. But just look at the amazing shapes as well that it's caused, the weathering. Wow. It's St Mary's Church, and this is what inspired Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula, yeah. Stoker's was inspired by the shipwreck of a Russian schooner, the Dmitri, which was wrecked in a storm in October 1885 on the sands just below here. In Stoker's imagination, the ship is renamed the Demeter and carries Dracula and his coffins of Transylvanian soil to Whitby. Yeah, I just read that off off the internet. So there you go, that's my a little bit about Dracula there, the connection with Dracula to Whitby. And here we are at the famous Whitby Abbey. Check it out. Yeah, so I made it up here to Whitby Abbey. We're right here at the entrance. Unfortunately, I haven't got time to go in, I'm afraid. I just don't have enough time to make it worthwhile to explore, but I will come back. I'll definitely come back. I'll see if I can come back in the summer, if I can avoid the holidays, that is. English Heritage, welcome to Whitby Abbey. Look at that, there's the history for you if you want to read it. Whitby Brewery, North Yorkshire. Check it out. They've got a brewery up here on the hill next to the Abbey. Check out this view of the Abbey here. I think that's the classic view there that we see from here, the other side. Look at that, doesn't it look absolutely awesome? And there's the town of Whitby just over there in the background, and as I pan around, look at this sky here, look at the sun beaming down, but I can't really feel the heat of it in late January. As I pan around this way, on the other side, wow, look at this. We've got sheep. It's really peaceful around here, you know. So there you go, that was a look at Whitby. Yeah, I've probably missed loads of stuff. It was my first ever visit to Whitby. I didn't do any research. I only knew what I knew already. And I just followed my nose around the town. And we ended up here at the famous Whitby Abbey, which I didn't quite get time to go in properly and have a good explore. So I'm going to come back. I will definitely come back here to Whitby. I just want to quickly turn the camera around just to show you. It's a bit wild and windy up here. It looks spectacular over there, looking into the sun towards Whitby. I can see some smoke coming off a hill over there. It looks absolutely amazing. And there's the Abbey, of course. Bit of a silhouette. And oh, it's a bit wild and windy up here, folks. Look at this now. We've got barbed wire here. Keep out, dangerous cliffs. Look at that there, look. Whoa, it's pretty wild up here. Look at this view here now over the North Sea. Wow. Anyway, I hope you like this video of Whitby. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.